3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, Kevin Lasagna. Oh, Kevin Lasagna. Welcome back to the Ispalian job. We've played 2 matches since we last met, and Kevin Lasagna has decided to stat pad for a little bit. Stat padding, of course, when you beat up on a weaker team and make yourself look better than normal. So as you can see, we played 2 matches. Again, Kevin Lasagna has scored 5 goals because Kevin Lasagna. The first of which then was a 5-2 win over Bardi. Bardi, one of the weaker side, probably the weakest side in the division, to be fair. Kevin Lasagna got us off to a great start after 1 minute, and then Bon Jovi, after 69 minutes, completes the rout. 5-2. I mean, it's not a bad result, is it? Kevin Lasagna, I say, gets 4. Dorian with 2 assists, didn't get on the score sheet. It was all about Kevin, and there you are then. Then we followed that up then with a 3-0 win over Palermo. A very good win, actually. I'd say largely dominant game, but we scored all 3 shots on target, so that maybe that's not that good. I don't know, is that good or not? I guess it's look, if you get it on target, it's in the back of the net, and that's good enough for me. It was Felipe Miranda on the hour mark who finished off the route. Speared and Lasagna getting on the score sheet again, but a really good goal from Miranda, though, into the top corner. So, we now play 3 matches. It's a 3-match special, end of the season. You know how it works, with an FA Cup final coming up tomorrow against Udinese. I've just called it an FA Cup final. That's not what it's called. Tim Cup final. That's what it is. So, let's kick things off straight away. Atalanta, what's the team? Now, as you can see, this was the team that played the last game, which we won 3-0. Miranda and Barloco now suspended. So, bear with. And because Toscano, Makopi and Brenton have played a game, don't even. Yep, I know, because they've already played. They now can't feature today, which means everything is thrown out of the window. It's an absolute mess, so I've got to fix it all now. Cini comes in at left back. I mean, that makes me uncomfortable. And now with Scrivani injured, Miranda and Barloco suspended, with 3 players not able to play because they played a match in the week, our bench all of a sudden doesn't look as good. Now, with Kevin Lasagna, do we now start Kevin Lasagna over Spirit? Spirit is undoubtedly the better player, and him and Heise have quite the partnership, but do we give Kevin Lasagna the run out after 5 goals in 2 games? If I'd scored 5 goals in 2 games, I'd want to play again. So, on you go, Kevin. I might regret that. Spiro on the bench, though. That's comforting. Now, Napoli play a little bit later on today against Fiorentina. Interestingly, we play Fiorentina on the next game. It's almost like Napoli play the team and then we play them. They've just beat Atalanta in the last one. And Napoli still hold a 3-point lead over us in the league table. They've not lost in 7. 4 wins, 3 draws. Looking pretty good. That's quite strong towards the end of the season. But they do play Inter on the final day, as well as Genoa in there as well. Of course, a team that we play coming up. You can see then 3 points ahead. Goal difference very even. And it will potentially today go down to the head-to-head against Napoli, and that is in our favour. A 3-0 win where Dorian Heise got a couple, and then Heise scored again in a 2-2 draw. Kuki got both goals for Napoli in that one. So it's there to be played for today, folks. That's all I'll say. It's there to be played for. And of course, the top 4 get into the Champions League, and that is the goal. But we are playing Cini and Luca as the ball-winning midfielder. So let's see. Santano and Batista in the centre. Bon Jovi further ahead. This might be tricky, as they've got Mina up front. In fairness, right, a game against Atalanta, we should be winning it without too much bother. But we can secure, well, there we are. We can secure a Europa League spot with a win today, and I think that's the real quiz. Right then, folks, let the games begin. We are wearing our camouflage green kit, which how many episodes are we in now? Still don't understand why Spal have a green kit. Blue and green, they're quite similar in that realm, aren't they? They're together on the rainbow. Close anyway, very close. So we're starting attacking fluid. Of course, Napoli play later on, so that's their game in hand. As it's put out to Terzi on the edge of the area for Atalanta, who gets a shot off on goal. Pozovec, who's back in goal for us today, with the save. I just switched between him and Rico. I don't actually really know who's better, if I'm just being honest with you. Kevin Lasagna has a half of football to score before Spira comes on. That's the rule I'm sticking with. I say a half. We'll give him an hour. 60 minutes, Kevin. If you score in 60 minutes, you stay on. But if not, we're getting him off immediately. As I say, the one thing that has this in our favour is that Inter play Napoli. The problem is Inter have got lots of games in hand, lots of games in a short space of time. And come the end of the season, they might be a little bit tired. So far, I was going to say I've been unlucky, but no, assertively say, keep playing the way you have been, the result will come. They look pleased by that. No one's having a shocking game, apart from Kevin on a 6.5. What we really need is, this needs to be one of those games where Dorian decides I've had enough of this and scores like 2 in about 5 minutes. As we worked the ball quite nicely at the start of the second half. Out to Alexander-Arnold, falls to Bon Jovi. Kevin! Oh, it was a chance for Kevin. I've never had a player called Kevin be so good. Centeno, out to Luca, forward, pass, he gets it clear. I don't know, I feel like at this point we need to take him off. He's on a 6.4. Dorian's having a shocker. You're now what mark has gone. Spira's going to come on then for Kevin, who's had a bit of a shocking game. And Bon Jovi let's try Gonch. I've not tried him as an Gonch yet. Just trying different things. One of them's got to work. He did score in the game that Kevin scored 4 goals against Bardi, who are bottom of the league and relegated. I mean, Bon Jovi got a goal in that one. So again, just come on, Bon Jovi. Cine, forward to Centeno. This could be our chance. Into Bon Jovi. And Party's gone straight through. Get off. 10 minutes to go. We'll stay on attacking. Sorry, 20 minutes to go. We'll stay on attacking. They're down to 10. If we can't score now, we never will. Bon Jovi, corner kick played in. Header clear. I was kind of hoping the penalty was going to happen there. It's Dorian now on this right-hand side. Takes on his man into Batista. If you get it into the middle, it's deflected a little bit. And headed clear. Panics, though, by Atalanta. And they look a little bit nervous as Cine brings it forward. Into Centeno. Into Batista. Back out to Cine, whose delivery can be good enough. Oh, and it's hit the post. Oh, my word. Hit the defender. Off the post and out again. And we can't really afford to draw this match. So, as the time continues to tick down, there's still time and maybe a chance for us. As the ball's played out to Mino on this side. If they get the goal, we are all at sea. That is piss poor. So far in the game, though, we've dominated. Before the red card, we were dominating, and we still are. Dorian, I'm going to take him off just because I need... Oh, my God. Good clue's not a centre forward. Target man support. Fine. Let's just... 3 minutes. Is there going to be a goal in this very short spell? Oh, God. It's not a good start. We've had 2 good wins, man. I can't... Oh, I'm so annoyed. Atalanta 0, Spal 0. Shut up. I don't know who I'm telling to shut up. Oh, what? You were unlucky tonight. Why have I said that? No, I didn't... I'm not happy with your defence. I'm not happy. Just not happy. Not happy. Not happy. Look at that. I mean, 3 shots on target. We didn't score 3 goals this time. Pathetic. And now Napoli. If Napoli win their game, I mean, they play Fiorentina tonight. This is going to be a problem. Oh! Well, there we are. Fiorentina... that woke me up. Fiorentina beat Napoli 3-1. Okay. I mean... Somehow, folks, we got away with that. By get away with, I'm still depending on the fact we're going to win our next 2 games, and then Inter on the final day will beat Napoli. We will win. We play Fiorentina next, who just beat Napoli. Damn. Okay, I've just noticed, and I wasn't expecting this, Udinese have come into the fray. They've won their match. Of course, we play them in the cup final tomorrow, and they've beaten Genoa. Now they're in the mix. Do they play anybody good? Okay, so they play Inter next. Inter are so important. Renzi, come on. Okay, Fiorentina in a week. I'll see you there. Danilo Centeno is now injured for 4 to 5 weeks and will miss the end of the season, cup final included. Well, that's just what we wanted at this stage, isn't it? I noticed there that we play Fiorentina. They're in 14th. Genoa 19th. But first of all, then, Fiorentina is the game that we've got, and hopefully we'll have a fully fit squad for this one. Of course, we've had a few suspensions. They should be back from those, I would assume. But as Centeno injured now, not ideal. Right, let's have a little play around and fix this little mess. I'm changing Dorian to an advanced forward. And this is the team, then, that is lining up for this game against Fiorentina. Pozarek will start in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Diaz, Bastoni and Barloco at the back. Miranda sat just in front, back in the ball-winning midfield role. Luca's going to play as a roaming playmaker. I'm trying something different late in the season. We're going to see how it works out. Toscano next to him. Bon Jovi in behind Highset and Spirida. And the bench is much stronger now. Cine's there, Lasagna, Batista, and McCoppy's back there too. Just win the game. That's all I want. Just win the football match. We're on attacking. I might play a lower tempo in this game and just see. Let's just see. We're not playing as quickly. Maybe we'll create a little... Well, maybe our chances created will be slightly better. Oh, they've got lots of injuries. Heavens above. Let's make sure we injure them. Hard tackling, and just in case he comes on, Whenever. Okay, Fiorentina. Now, we could secure qualification for the Champions League with a win here, so go out there and impress me. Lie. That is a lie. Why does it tell me that? That's not true. But I'll tell you now, if we do win, I'll be writing to the Italian FA, say, well, actually, it's just Phil Neville talking nonsense. I mean, they're just going to go, who told you? Phil Neville told me. There you are, then. Okay, Fiorentina, despite the fact they're lower down in the league table, still a team with plenty of good players, and they're knocking the ball around here like Brazil. What is happening? Down on this right-hand side. Don't do this to me. What is going on? I'm sorry to be annoyed, right? But I've just watched Kevin Lasagna score 5 goals. And now, Fiorentina knock up and just I really upped my hand there as well. That was foolish. Ball's been played in, and they've got a corner. I mean, they've just had a goal. Pozovec comes in claims. They've just had a goal. Like, they can't have another one. Pozovec to Miranda. Well, this is what we... Pozovec, just launch it up the field, mate. There you go. Get it out of your control. Toscano, Luca. Toscano being back in the games makes me a little bit more excited as Dorian finds Alexander-Arnold, and this is where we're dangerous as the ball doesn't beat the first man. Back to Toscano, though, who keeps it like a metronome. Alexander-Arnold. Bon Jovi scored. Oh, we're halfway there. This is a little bit camper, isn't it? Let's leave it, shall we? Ooh, living on a prayer. That's right. As the ball's played out to Alexander-Arnold, first time delivery. But Jovi, what a header that is, by the way. And puts it in the back of the net. Lovely old job. Oh, for those interested today, shadow striker for Bon Jovi. We're just trying everything. Just noticed there, Udinese in fourth, doing well. As well, curious. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Udinese are playing. Hang on, they're playing Inter. And Inter are 1-0 down. Right, we've got a chance. Alexander-Arnold again on that side. Ball played back. Dorian Heiser. Just when you thought he was asleep during this game, he pops up with a goal. Lovely old job from Dorian. That's what we're talking about. Ruben Diaz plays in Alexander-Arnold. Again, dangerous on that side. Pulls it back across. And there's Dorian Heiser with a cool, calm finish. And what is that celebration? I'm loving it. I'm doing it. There's a chance, though, for Fiorentina on the edge again. Shot on. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, now, we really do depend on Inter Milan. Like, not being awful, and that'll be great. Half time though, 2-1 up. We've turned things around here. I think me hitting the table, they saw that on the sidelines. They were going, oh my god, he's karate chopped the table. He's ears mad. All right, good team talk. We're back out there. We've got to hold on to this lead now against Fiorentina. I'm not going to start going more defensively or play on the counter attack. We're going to try and score more goals. That's when we're at our best. Napoli being held by Genoa. I know Udinese are now 2-0 up against Inter Milan. Are you kidding me, game? Heiser into Spira. Shot comes in and they're deflected behind for a corner. Still 2-1 here. We're in 5th position. It all comes down to the final day. Genoa are doing a fine job at holding Napoli, might I add. Because if Napoli score, that really does cause an issue. Udinese now 3-0 up against Inter Milan. Well, Udinese were not part of this. I mean, I don't want to say Inter probably won't come back now, but Inter probably won't come back now. We just have to hold on. Because if we go, look, again, final game, we play Genoa, we've got a chance, just don't concede now, Ben. We're still on attacking. Or go to a more standard outlook, which I really hate doing. Oh, here's the highlight to crush hopes and dreams. Bastoni, Toscano, Luca, forward again perhaps, Bastoni, into Bon Jovi. My face is not comfortable. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, we've given it away. Of course we have, because I've gone off a more attacking approach, and that means we're more likely to concede game. Of course. Oh, he's off. Get rid of him. I mean, that was that unleashed, didn't it? My God. Capenzi's gone down to 10. Fiorentina. That's game over, mates. As Toscano. Oh no, never mind. Oh, Napoli have scored because of course they have. We've got a better head-to-head. Genoa just. I mean, I was gonna say don't concede anymore. It literally makes no difference. Oh no, they've gone above us. Oh, for God's sake! So we're not going to get into the Champions League, are we? I mean, that much now is obvious, as there's about 20 seconds to go. Barloco on that left side, pulls it back towards Dorian, cleared. Toscano. Just forget it. I mean, it's all gone to... Spal 2K13-2, Fiorentina 1. That's a good win, lads. Well done. But there's the situation. We need Udinese and Napoli to cock this up royally, or... we're in the Europa League. I mean, back in Europe. That's something to be proud of, right, guys? Promised Dorian Heiser would get into the Champions League. He gave you one more year. So, that's all I'm thinking about. Dorian Heiser. Oh, it's all right, boss. I'll give you another year. I'm sure we'll get in there. Cheers, Dorian. Cheers, mate. Can I say, whoever runs the Dorian Heiser Twitter account on Twitter, by the way, I reply to every tweet you send me in capital letters for a reason. Right, I'll see you in a few days. Genoa coming up. They're 19th, so easy wins, right? Right? I'll be honest, I'm just pleased we beat Fiorentina. That's enough of a shock to make me feel happy. Okay, the game's going on today, which I don't like at all, because if Napoli win... Okay, I don't like the fact that just happened, and I was out of control. Belotti, of all the people, Belotti with a 1-0 win over Napoli. Now, why on earth does that occur? Why do they play their game before we play our game? It now means, then, it all rests on today's fixtures. Verona. Oh, Verona. Just let Verona win, and I'll tell you what, there'll be a series with you in a couple of years. So they've had their game. That's done. Napoli have been beaten by Inter Milan, which makes me feel unnerved, frankly. Because now it puts more pressure on, oh, for God's sake. So now it all falls on Verona. Now, they've got Bonazzoli up front, who I've got to say is a goal machine. So if he plays well... We should be fine. I had him at Swindon years ago in a save I did on the internet. So let's see. We're away at Genoa, Udinese away at Verona, and it all boils down to this. What a decent little run, though. Come on, team. Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold suspended. Of course he is. Spends his life being suspended. Do you know how many yellow cards he's got this season, by the way? Look at that. 20. More than any other player in the league. 20 yellow cards. 20. Outrageous. 20. Which is more likely to get booked in games than he is to not. Like, how stupid is that? Right, well, he's going to have to step out then. He can't play today. The rest of the team... It's not that defensive, is it? Danelli's going to have to cover all areas. Right, the rest of the team, though, we'll keep it as was. I quite enjoyed the Toscano-Luca playmaker partnership in the centre. Bon Jovi got his goal, as did Dorian. So this is what we go with, then. It's all on this. Heavens above. Feel very nervous. This is Champions League at risk. What's our head-to-head with Udinese? I need to check that. We could secure qualification for the Europa League. I mean, that's not going to... Okay, well, I'll tell them that anyway. I think we're already in that. Actually, we're in the Champions League. After the last game, I think, Phil... As far as you're concerned, we're in the Champions League, right? Right, before we do this then, let's just quickly have a look. What am I doing? Udinese. What's our head-to-head with Udinese? Okay, we drew both games. And in the home game, we scored more away goals. What does that mean? Does that mean anything? I don't know how it works. Regardless, though, that's the situation. We drew both games. I've got no idea. Okay, so there's the latest scores. We'll put the league table a little bit higher. Verona. I've never wanted you to achieve more. We start the game in 6th position. The bloody tension. We start the game in 6th position. Oh, just don't mess it up, please. Don't mess it up, please. It's one of the least inspiring team talks. Okay, we beat Genoa. We give ourselves a chance to get into 4th, to get into the Champions League. But really... Verona. Oh, for God's sake, it's 5 minutes! They've already scored. Udinese, you've already scored. Right, well, Verona, it's going to have to be spectacular, boys. 20 minutes gone. A point might do. We literally don't know. Their goal difference is slightly better than ours. We need to win our match and then hope that Verona perform magic. Half an hour gone here and nothing. Udinese, where have you come from? You were not part of this. It was me versus Napoli, and you've stormed in there. Like, oh, dear. I mean, the time is just this first half has barely existed. Genoa causing us all sorts of problems. I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen from this team, and I'm inclined to play a little bit more attacking. Miranda is going to step forward a little bit. Batista's going to come in instead, and then him and Luca are going to switch rounds. We're going to go a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more offensive in the game, and just hope to force a goal against this side. The problem being, of course, is that we don't have Trent Alexander-Arnold to whip balls in from that side. I'm just looking at Verona Udinese. Come on, just get a goal. That's a red card! It moved and everything. They're down to 10. Verona are down to 10. And we haven't even scored. We're not even leading. So I don't know what I'm expecting, really. We've not. Hold on. Barloco. Here we go. Into the middle. Toscano's there. Out to Bedini. Oh, he takes him on. Hi, sir. Dorian. Oh, it's in the back of the net. Spira. Right. Verona. Come on, Verona. Where far out thou, Verona? This is it now. We've got the goal. We've got the goal. Bandini even does a great job. Heisa, the fact he doesn't score that. Spira bangs it in though. Not a problem. 1-0. Verona, my boys. It is all on you. There's a highlight after the goal. There's no need for this, is there? Maybe a second goal. Maybe we're going to secure the... Pozovec with a great save. Verona. I think I'm trying to break the record for how many times someone can say Verona. There's... Oh, stop moving! Barloco. Down the wing, maybe inside. Another goal would make me very happy indeed. It's not a good ball, though. And Toscano now. And Verona have decided, right, well, this is the last game of our season. We might as well try. Bandini with a great bit of defensive work, I must say. Ruben Diaz, forward again. Toscano, into Bandini. And forward we go. Batista, he's got runners ahead of him if he can find someone. Into Bon Jovi, out to this right-hand side. Lovely team move, this, if it comes to a goal. Bon Jovi again out to this right side. Ball into the middle. Dorian's there. That was lovely. I've got to say, that was lovely. Verona, we're into 5th. It's looking good. We just need Verona to score. 15 minutes to go as Heisa puts it in the back of the net. 2-0, a comfortable lead. It is all on Verona. We're still attacking. Okay, that's fine. We can keep doing this. Toscano, Bandini, it's one of the worst touches ever as Costa. He's got a lot of work to do to get rid of that, and it's not that good. Batista, though, forward into Bon Jovi. Spira again, out to Barloco on that side, and I fancy another goal. Spira, I don't know what he's done, but it looked magnificent. There it is. In off the post, second of the game. 3-0. You can't say we're not trying. As Barloco, left side, whips it in. What a header that is from Spira. That is outrageous. In off the post as well. 3-0. Verona, come on. There's time. The time's ticking away. One solitary goal. I don't care who does it or how, but come on, Verona, please. 5 minutes. Udinese, you're not supposed to be involved. Oh, there's another chance. 2-0, Udinese, it's over. Oh, no. That's it, isn't it? That's it. Udinese have won 2-0. We're going to finish 5th. And that's going to be that, isn't it? All around me are familiar faces. Are we still attacking? It doesn't mean anything anymore. Oh, that's gone in. Of course it has. 4-0. Bon Jovi scores. Oh, we're halfway. Not even halfway there. 5th. Bolocco pulls it back. I mean, it hits the chest. I mean, that is... I'd say it's fortunate because it is. There we are. It's 4-0. Why couldn't we done this in the first half? Then we could have relaxed. There's 3 seconds to go. And unless Verona do something quite incredible, it's not happened, then we will finish 4th. And I've just messed up the team talk by misclicking. So that's gone well. What an end to the season. Just think, if we'd have beaten Atalanta in that first game, none of this would have happened. Isn't that good? 4-0. Doddle. Now... the only thing we can really take from this, and I don't know what Dorian will say, because we were awfully close to the Champions League. Again, Dorian, you know, we're literally 2 points away. I wonder if he'll give me some leeway. Now, are Inter Milan or Juve going to win the Champions League? Because that would be good. Because then I think, do we get an extra spot in the league? That's not how it works, is it? I'm just making up shit now. Red Bull Leipzig beat Arsenal in the final of the Europa League. Liverpool won it twice. God, he looks good. Yep, I can see why. Yep, good. Well, the Champions League, that's Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain. I'm trying to figure out if that works for me. It doesn't. So, 5th then. I guess we're just 5th. And that's that. Oh, we didn't beat Napoli. I thought there was a bit of a hope. Heisa, though, breaks the goal-scoring record. 29 goals for Spal 2K13 this year. And Heisa also named Player of the Year. Serie A Player of the Year. We'll speak to you about that. Well done, Dorian. You've done well. Thanks, boss, he said. Thanks, Dorian. Beating off Saggio and Belotti for it. Manager of the Year shortlist been announced, and there's front runners. I am on there with a 50% win ratio. That's 5th best. That is annoying. And the team of the year, Ruben Diaz, one of our best signings, best players ever, I would say, at the back, has done superbly well for us. Dorian Heisa is also up there up front. And there we are then. Goalkeeper of the year, we're not on that one. Defender of the year, Ruben Diaz comes second on that one. And then midfielder of the year, not on there, but striker of the year, Dorian Heisa. Gets it, takes it all the way to the Mother Hubbarding Bank. Of course, this season isn't quite over. Tomorrow, a cup final up against the mighty Udinese. Of all the teams we now have to face, it would be them, wouldn't it? And I've got to say to them, that is quite the run of form at the back end of the season. You talk about momentum, as if they beat Inter 3-0. But there we are. Not ideal, money-wise. We've got 20 million to spend, so the summer should be exciting. But as I say, join me tomorrow, won't you? Cup final day in the Tim Cup. Oh, Dorian. See you tomorrow. Gee.